はい、皆さん、こんばんはでございます。ちょっといきなりここからの配信になってしまったんですけれども、ウィーク13です。シカゴ戦ということで、現在、ミネソタ連敗中ということで、ちょっとね、そう、前回の試合が昨日かだったんですけど、やっぱりちょっと、自分のオフェンスの組み立ての悪さだったりとかを反省しながら、今日の試合、きっちり試合できたらなと思っていて、とにかく本当、特に前回の GB 戦とか本当にオフェンスが良くなかった。雪、そこにイベントも何もなかったけど、雪、おいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいおいですよ、これは。雪の試合の経験とかほとんどないんだよな。知らなかった。だったら白にしなければよかったのに。これユニフォーム俺全然変えてないけど、ちょっと一応間違えた。一応オンビーさんに大丈夫、うちが白だから見にくいんじゃないのかなと思って。雪なんて聞いてない。オンビーさんとか雪イベント起きてたのかな。なんかすげえ丁寧にユニフォーム変えてたから。カラージャージとか出番あった方がいい気がする。了解です。大丈夫、オンビさんが、見えにくくないとおっしゃるので、このまま行きたいと思います。俺が見えにくいんじゃないのかな、実は。いや、私がミネソタの選手を見失うわけがないという謎の自信でいきましょうか。雪なら雪って最初から言ってくれりゃいいのにな。よし、ちょっといつもと違う攻め方にしてみようか。一個一個丁寧にやることと、やべえ、時間がない。おい、ナイス。カバー3ね。一個一個のプレーを丁寧にとにかく。
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Here's Murray. And that is incomplete. A lot of force.
カバー2マンか。
He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
ジェファーソンがぶっちぎれそうでぶっちぎれてなかったからな。スピードがあんまりスピードがどっこいなのか。プラス2か。抜けれたと思ったんだけどな。
These two teams, you may remember, they met in Minnesota earlier in the year with the Vikings coming out victorious. So they're looking for the series sweep here in Chicago. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
OK。 いやー、念のためのバツキャッチ。OL が頑張ったね、今のは。なんかちょっと操作もいまいちだったかもね。
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for first and 10. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner Murray. Being chased out left.
何今のマンツー。
Smart decision here this close
カバー3スカイなの今の。
brings up second down.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
読みが良くないな。
Here's second and 10. Murray now.
それは良くないな。
And this ball is caught by Irv Smith.
カバー2か。
Vikings.
パンパか。
Smith Jr. His 11th touchdown on the year.
でもあそこでセーフティー操作しちゃうから1枚空いちゃうよね。まだまだ甘いな俺が。
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
「何で来るのか」パス。
Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
On first down, it's Fields.
おー、パス中心だ。意外。じゃあそう思うか。
I took an extra step or two towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
ほうほうほうほう。
From Viking territory now, they'll come up first
能
and
力者の
10
オスです。
at the 46.
Very nice.
Sneaks his way forward
偉い。
for a couple here, second down.
危ねえ。パソコンまで入れたからやられたかと思った。
when they're taking on a team that's lost 4 straight.
Well, if they're anything like their head coach, you know they're relying on that confidence. You and I both were sort of surprised at his weekly press conference when he was asked about this being a trap game. And he's almost boasting that he didn't see anything to worry about. That surprised both of us in a big way because we know that can be a dangerous tactic because I can guarantee you the guys on the other side, they heard that.
何今のスクリーンか。
Anything to galvanize them.
This ball tipped and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down.
ワンツーですりつぶす作戦。君さ、それブリッツ PA じゃない？
And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Now Fields.
Hey!
It's incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on third down.
Here comes the Bears punter now. As he should be able to pin it back deep here with his first punt.
なるほどね。
Just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And not what he was
攻め
hoping
方を
for there as this
変え
is
て
hit in the
い
end
らっしゃるの
zone
ね。
for a touchback.
まあ皆さんこうね、常にこう進化を追い求めているというか、なんというか大事ですよね。僕もそうでありたいですね。
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road.
うわ、取られたー。
And it's intercepted.
残念。
Jackson picks it. And they will finally stop him, but a great return gets that football
彼ま
all the way down to the 16-yard line.
あ、あれはダメか。
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a
こういうところだよね。
lot of throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
A play fake, now Fields to throw.
うえー。
Williams. A good
残念。
rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right
お
at the line of
来ましたか。はい、とても私は頑張っております。こちらからは以上です。
Still 9 remaining on second down. Fields.
次の対戦
ウ
相手
ェーイ。
Down he goes.
え、僕がですか？
Was a loss of
僕の
ゾンビも来たよ。
now it
あ、
brings
マジっすか？
third.
いいんですか皆さん、歴者大先生の試合は見なく
What
て。
could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get
ね
a
最
clue
近
that maybe
新
there's
し
going
く
to be some pressure
スーパー
coming
スター
at
スキルの
you.
2個目がつい
Change
て
the blocking schemes.
ウキウキな
Maybe you gotta
彼を
max
操作しています
protection.
今。
The biggest ones maybe you bring your
私は
running
ウ
back
キウ
in
キ
to
で
try
す。
and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability and a sack resulted.
何で来る
あ
んだろうな。
っちかわいそうだから。
So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at third down and long. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
はい、偉い。
Be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
あら、
And that
ありが
was
とうございます。
coming back for Santos. It's no
ああ、
good.
やめろー。怪我するんじゃない。君はスキルがついてる。
練習しとこ
Kicked in a lot of games.
新しいスキルがついてウキウキだろうがお前は怪我するんじゃねえよ。
Got to be able to bank on.
ああ、マジかよ。
歯磨きしててごめん。
いや、大丈夫です。歯磨きましょう。このタイミング。うわー、待ってくれよ。 とりあえずあいよ。
イライラしててごめん。
あー will not be able to return for this game うわーマジ今日一テンションなかった今。わあとは生きて帰ってこい。こんな早くゲーム出たんだからさ。
可愛くてごめん。
それは違う気がするな。なんかなんだろうなおい何ありがとう。
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they're march off another 15 against your squad.
うわーマジショック。わーマジショック。嘘だろ。よいしょ。おいけー。待ってくれよ。一番怪我しちゃいけないやつ怪我してんじゃねえかよ。ぬか喜びだったかな。それはどんまい。何しよっかな。
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. To throw is Murray.
Okay. 偉い。
Herb Smith Jr. His second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Vikings are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Lutz to try to add the PAT.
よし。
This may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good.
あとはとりあえずこれ以上怪我人が出ないようにもお祈りしなきゃな。さあそしていつもと攻め方が違うオンビーさん。iPhone Z クロス。
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next week.
頑張れ。ナイス。
This to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
残念。なるほどね。
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
とりあえずそれだな今日。
Fields on first down.
はい、ナイス。いいですね。
Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
トルパンチ。おう。OK。ナイスマンツーです。
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Manzu, Manzu, またマンツー。ラッシュよろしく。うい、脱出。マンツーガン好きだったけどそれ。ナイス。
It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now. Showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. Let's see how he responds.
2ヤードか。走り出し方が良くなかったな。
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
2nd and 8 coming up. Handoff comes to Cook. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way too.
ベンジメンウラッチさんに負けないかな。
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray.
おお。
しまった。
タイミングが遅かったね今の。はあ、こういうとこだよな本当に。どうも。イエーイ。風のない58ヤードなんてね、それは決めますよ。ああ、緩い。ダメだな、オフェンスが緩いな。向こうのオフェンスは捕まえてる気がするから。
The line prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Okay, ありがとうございます。
Let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Fields. Open man is Komet, the tight end.
マンツー頑張れ。
It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they?
あそこでぶつかったりとかして置いてかれるんだよな。
No, you can't because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try to put some points.
ご存じないことはないと思うんですけど。久々登場。おい。
These two
はい
division rivals,
次
a couple of late games on the schedule this year. Their first meeting, you might remember, was back in week 10, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. A 2nd and 10 on a chilly, snowy December day, and I must say, I'm loving it. Kind of putting me in the holiday spirit. Charles hates it, and he's giving me the evil eye, folks. Now it's Fields. He'll leave it for Montgomery.
あれタックルミス2連発。
Before he works it past the 50.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Fields throwing again. Looking for Shepard deep.
オーケー、頑張った。
Incomplete.
インターしてほしかった気もするけど。
Downfield to break that one up. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance.
あとは3人ダッシュ頑張れ。
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
いやー、なんだった。 強い。それが一番強いのにね。
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Now a run with Montgomery. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
何で来るのかな。何で来るのかな。何で来るのかな。ウィークプロ PA でしょ。
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
わあ、ランだった。危ねえ、でもラッキー。 セーフ。
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The Bears on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now it's Fields off the bootleg.
どうも、止まった。
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
どうすんだろう。まあいいや、うちはとりあえず。ギャンブルかな。ギャンブルかな。
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt.
あ、今度は決まりまして。
So he missed his first attempt, remember, but this time he gets back on the bike and knocks it home.
Yeah, and sometimes that first one can really impact you moving forward. It can just stay with you too long and affect everything else you do during the game. In this case, though, able to shake it off. He's riding high again.
Cover 4かこれ。
And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game.
Okay. 急にどうしたんですか。急にどうしたのかと思ったマジで。行かれたんかと思った。脈絡もなく放り込まないでください。脈絡もなく。びっくりしちゃうから。 よし、マンツーだろ、ぶっちぎれ。はい、スピードプラス2、これが。
You do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis.
カバーいくつか関係ないですよね。
I mean, why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen.
残り時間きっちり守っ
次の
て。
対戦相手どこ？
あ、僕がですか？あー、ちょっと待って、リターンされちゃった。次は僕がアトランタかな。おそらく久々の両者公認の煽りマッチになるであろう試合ですね。でもなー、ガオニさんイケイケだからな、ちょっと僕なんかじゃ太刀打ちできなさそうですね。
It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
よいしょ、取ったー、偉い、さすが。これはマンツーに対応しきれてないな。俺が操作して取ったわけじゃないけどね。
So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
流し込みましょう。
After the turnover, here's Murray.
あ、やば、危ねえ。あんなに操作で反応してたのに取らないのか。ラッキーラッキー。今のはやられたと思った。今のはやられたと思ったな。危ねえ、マジで。でも絶対クックの方についてたと思ったから。
Shotgun now for Murray, and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Vikings are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
あざっす。マンツーに対応できてなそうなので、押せるだけマンツーで押したいですね。
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
ここで2ダウンってさ、別に良くないよね。
No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
ポゼッションは意外とバカにならないと思うけど。あ、攻めてきた。だよね。
Ball at the 24 and a second and 11. A give. This is Montgomery. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence
まあ別にこれで時間使っても大丈夫な気がする。というわけで前半終了でございます。よし。今日の目標はね、丁寧にしっかりっていうところで、より後半も頑張っていきたいと思います。ちょっとね、本当に連敗でだいぶ気持ちも落ち込んでいるので、ここで後半も引き締め直していきたいところですね。シングルバック、とりあえず嫌がらせのようにマンツーを敷きまくる。
And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
Third quarter starting with a run.
おいしょー。
And he can only manage to get a couple.
いいね、2ヤードで抑えた。
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 27, Fields.
はい、取ったー。
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish, but you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
So first and 10, and if they
Cover
score on this
4
drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. Murray now to throw.
どうも。
That'll be caught. It's Rager. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. In this weather, any big play in the passing game, that's just a bonus, right?
It certainly is, but oftentimes offenses think in clement weather plays to their advantage because you know where you're going on offense. Defenders have to react, and they often slip.
危ねー。
It's incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Murray. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook.
おいしょー。
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
クも働きますちゃんと。
Following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
なんだろうな。
To throw, it's Murray.
はいどうも。なんかおかしかったね今。カバーがおかしいのか。あ、ブリッツだったんだ。大ブリッツじゃん。
And the Vikings offense continues to pour it on. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
さあ守るよ守るよ。マンツーで。
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive? Or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't
Nice.
think there's any way you can
さすがマン
back
ツ。
out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12.
Delay.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track and it cost him.
容赦なくマンツ。男は黙ってマンツ。
Looking to throw on 2nd down, Fields.
おお。
That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it.
マクローリンか、しょうがねえな。
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a
ラッ
nice
シュが届かないっていうのもショックだったけど、まあいいや。
Passes and they're going that fast. Any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a
Ah,
move
shmatta.
there as they were able to connect. And he will have the Bears first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Now a first down throw, Fields.
おー、ダメか。
Shepard for his first catch. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
Again, Fields.
おー、取れないのか。しょうがない。
The result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
よっしゃ、こぼした。ナイス。
Incomplete. Their struggles continue
やっぱ DL 操作はダニハンじゃないとダメか。エンプティベースフリックス。
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
取ってる。 いやー、しっかりついてたと思うんだけどな、今の。まあしょうがないな。
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's Fields.
ああ、取れないのかよ、それも。今、わしが取ってもおかしくないんじゃないのかな。
Time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Here's a pass to his running back, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
向こうがこんなに重たいの敷いてるのにうちはパスを止める気満々でいくわ。
To the air again, Fields.
よいしょー、えらい。再びフィールドゴール。あ、流し出しにしなきゃ。あ、いや、キックが決まったらしなくていいのか。なかなかプレーが決まらないね。ギャンブルはダメだよ。ギャンブルはダメだぜ。ダメだよね、このシチュエーションね。
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. They snap it to Fields. That's to his running back, complete.
しかも失敗しちゃってるし。すいませんね。
Say he's just short. The Bears tried it on fourth down, unable to convert. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. 'Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. The last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this was just about
Okay.
But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads
true.
will be fairly clear
That is
by the
one
time we have to
positive.
leave the booth.
I love that play because in the snow you think run, run, run. Big passing play there.
And defenders hate it, especially in open space, because trying to come under control.
あ、俺、ダメだ。これ流し出しにしなきゃいけない点数だったわ。
Difficult normal conditions. In these conditions,
ごめん、おんびさん。ごめん、おんびさん。止まる。間違えた。間違えた。止まらない。止まらない。ちょっと一回ランにするから待って。ちょっと、ギャンブルでちょっとあたふたしてた。ちょっと待ってくれ。
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
and there's a run to be happy with.
気づかん。35点差だもんね。
うわぁ、これは次の相手も両辱やな。
そんなわけないじゃないですか。次の相手バカみたいに強いですから。お、流さないでお願いします。了解です。今、一番ノリに乗ってるチームって僕は思ってますね、あのチーム。実力と勢いがえげつないっていう、もともと実力が半端ないところに、こう、勝っているっていうそのエネルギーもすごいなって思うんで。ちょっと厳しいですよね、ファルコンズはさすがに。ちょっと僕はお参りをして、運の力を。
第4球入ってからっしょ。
ちょっと徳を積んでから挑みたいですね。
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
次の対戦相手かわいそう。
いやー、それはかわいそうとかはないんじゃないですかね。でもかわいそうって逆に失礼ですよね。その次の対戦相手がなんかやられちゃうみたいな、その戦ってもまだいないのに、そういう発想は良くないなって思いますね。あ、届かなかった。お、久々にこんな長いキックいっぱい蹴ってるぞ俺。こういう時にパスしてもいいんだろうな、たまには。
本人やから問題ないやろ。何言うてんねん。
本人かい。本人だったらもうブラフみたいなもんだからダメですよ、逆に。いいね。キックの精度はよし。個人的にうちの今のキッカーの能力も含めると60ヤードまではキック圏内っていう気持ちで生きてるんで。
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory.
気持ちだけでなんとかなると思うなよ。
いや、気持ちですよ、大事なのは。はい、ナイス。いいマンツーですね。
It just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's working.
Okay.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Derwin James with a pick. And the return across midfield into the 46.
それはさすがに無茶だよね。
The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're
普段使わないものを使ってこう。正直こっちのコーナーバックの子にとって欲しかったけどね。
On play action, it's Murray. He'll fire it deep for Rager. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
あのセーフティー操作は一体。めちゃめちゃラッシュ切ってたけどな。よく大丈夫だったな。
もうやめてあげて。
確かに。ちょっと普段試せないパスとかもついつい試したくなってしまうというか。いや本当になんか連敗の悪い流れをここでしっかり。
こんな悪、誰かが何とかせなあかん。
大丈夫です。もうベンジメンと子羊さんが何とかしてるんで心配しなくてまあ大丈夫じゃないですかね。心配しなくても。もう何の心配をしてるのかって話ですよね。ていうか僕より負けの数が少ない人が何の心配をしてるのかって話なんですよ。
プレーオフにも出したらあかん。
ひどい言われようだな。なんだろう、ダブルポストみたいな動き。っていうかダブルポストだったのかな。
So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
On first down, it's Fields. It's a short one here.
よいしょ。
Obviously, this has not been a banner game.
割とショートに来るね。
So what you got to do? You got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Now Fields.
はい、取った。ナイス。
Goodness, another interception. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting, and the Vikingsons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
テストしたいフォーメーションはいっぱいある。
And it's been ugly from the get-go. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Murray now on first down. Forced out to his left.
はーい。なんでラグでスライディングできなかった今。最悪。スライディングしようとした瞬間にさ、ラグなんて起きる普通。
ナイス。
いや、今のはないわ。
モラル下げろ。
花火が上がってる。この寒いのに。
ナイス。
おタッチダウンの取り合いか。指揮を取り直していきましょう。
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about because that is something that you and I enjoy. We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones, and it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
It's going to be a runner. It's going to be a thrower. Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it #1 for what we've seen this season.
Murray now on first down. Pressure and he's taken down. A bear sack.
違うの。違くはないけど。
In there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
いや、完全にぼーっとしてたというか、ユーザー操作を発見しようとしたらどこにもいなくねってなってる間にサックをされちゃいました。
Huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
そんなところなんかい。どっちも取れないんかい。なんだよそれ。
Coaching Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
The Vikings on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. They fake the handoff, now Murray. Toward the sideline, did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got
Yes,
both down,
更新。
says the side judge, and that's good
危ね
enough for a first down.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a
ま
baseball
さかと思う
cap
けど
and a
さ、
set of headphones for the next
これが
drive.
通るとかない
He's
よ
been
ね。
absolutely sensational. But one thing
わー、
with
通るぞこ
both
れ。
quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
Play fake, Murray. Oh, going for Jefferson down.
よいしょ。あー、インコンプリートだ。
Good job staying with it.
ユーザー操作だからいけるかなと思ったらいけなかった。
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary
え、
has had its
また？
struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
じゃあいいや、こうしてさっきと違うパターンにしよ あ、いいよ。うわー、やばい。危ない。ブリッジ対ロングパスという謎の戦いを展開しております現在。勝つのはどっちだみたいなね。
なめくすぎる。
だってあんな分かりやすいブリッジばっか引かれるとなんかね、やりたくなるでしょう。どうしよう、通るのかなこれ。あ、やばい、ごめん。ボコボコにするなと言われたり、ナメプだと言われたり、お忙しいですよ私は。しゃあ。じゃあ何これははっきりと点を取りに行ったらそれはそれでうわーって言われるんだよ。これね結局ね、どっち点を取ろうがね取らないがね、これはね文句を言われる仕組みになってるんですよ。世の中よくできてるというかなんていうか。
ヒットスティックかわいそう。
そこからおっしゃー、ナイス。
気づいたな。
さっきあんなに両辱でかわいそうみたいになったからね、こういろいろと普段使わないものを使ってこうやっていたところをね、本当になんかもう言いたい放題だよ全くよ。あわー、俺が取れないんか今の。そうだと思ってたからあそこで待ってたのに。
アンチやから当たり前やん。
確かに。うい、いるんだな。あざっす。
CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
今さらやけど雪の時ってお互いカラーじゃなかったっけ？
いや一応それ言ったんです。イベントで出てなかったんですよ、特にその雪だって。で普通に始めちゃって、だからオープニングの段階ですいません再戦しますって一応言わせていただいてはいるんですけれども、大丈夫ですということで返答をいただいたので、このまま試合をしてるっていう感じですね。そう、なんかプレーオフの時とかって雪イベントがあるみたいですね。なんか、全然そういうのとか何にも気づかずに試合を始めてしまって、あざっす。そう、なんか僕もてっきり雪って絶対イベントがあるもんだと思ってて、
事前にアナウンスないのもしゃあないな。
そうなんですよね。でもオンビーさんが試合前にユニフォーム書いてたのは気づいてたのかな。なんかよくわかんないな、自分の好みで書いてたのかともいろいろなんかいろいろ考えはしたんですけど、そして考えるのをやめたみたいな感じになりました途中で。
Just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
真相は闇の中。
確かに。
So you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Fields now to throw.
捕まるよそれは。オッケー、ナイス。 えらーい。へへへへ。いつまでも同じフォーメーションを引くわけではないのです。
The Bears on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Fields.
うわー、置いてかれたか。
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
ちょっとラッシュかけて突っかけてみるか。
But they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Throwing on first down.
うえー、えらい。
They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Throwing again on second down. Fields.
取ったー。
Goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 23. Yet another mistake after the interception there, and guys, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
どうしよう。攻めなくてもいいんだよな。
You're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
でもこんだけ手前重く来られたら。
Murray's going to look to throw this thing. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
そんだけ手前来られてそんなことされたらこうなるよそりゃ。なるほどね、ブリッツだったんだ。ある意味読み通りだったな。
He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
やっちまった。体が反応したぜ。 でも今のは読みがちでしたね。でもなんだろう、なんで来るだろうと思われてあんだけブリッツかけられたのかな。でも動き的にそうっぽかったよね。
大老族。
そうっすね、さすがにこの試合はそうかもしれないです。あとはしっかり守りましょう。
Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left because
and now here is another interception.
そりゃそうなのよ。
And the Vikings are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42.
もう流す。こっちは勝手に流す。このパターンなんかさっきも見たぞ。あと2回ぐらいこのパターン見たぞ言うて。
Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
ああ、止めてきた。そういうことか。おーおー、止めてくるか。止めてこられちゃう。止めてこられちゃうな。話が変わってくるんだよな。 止めちゃいけない気がするけどな。おー、止めたってことは、逆にゴーサインですな、これは。あそこでなぜセーフティーを下ろしてしまう。あれスパイなのかな。スパイのセーフティーを下ろしてきたのかな。
He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there.
いやー、タイムアウトを取らないということはそういうことかと私は思ってしまったよ、今。
He'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
もう一回攻めたかったのかな。
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end?
そのパターンか。はい。投げ切ったね、あそこのマンツーに。ついにダニハンでラッシュをするときが来た。あ、届かない。届かない。あ、届いた。あっちが。おお、タイムアウトか向こうが。
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Empty.
Imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
おい、そして取る。
My goodness, another interception.
Okay. Nice.
At the 35-yard line.
これで2ダウンだね。ありがとうございました。
They frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Victory formation time for the Vikings as they'll take a knee here. Victory formation time for the Vikings as they'll take a knee.
さあ、試合が終わりました。
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
はい、なんか、はい、結果はこんな感じでした。
They continue to make their case for the playoffs as they move to 9-3. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for Chicago, it's unfortunately more of the same as they'll fall to 3-10 on the year.
はい。というわけでこれで弾みをつけてファルコンズ戦に挑めるということですね。はい、次の試合な、そう本当にその勢いをなんとか削いでいきたいとは思っております。あ、そうだ、怪我人だ、思い出した。早く見よう、そっちから見よう。 お祈り。お祈り。お祈り。頼む。スキルがついたばっかなんだ。気持ちよくプレイをさせてくれ。マジで。とりあえず能力上げよう。よしよしよし。スローアンダープレッシャーがね、ぐんぐん成長してるね。頼む。頼む。パンターいいね。ヒックパワー90になった。頼む。よろしく。やめてくれ。怪我だけはやめてくれ。よっしゃー。よかったー。よし。これで、無事ファルコンズ戦には、練習の怪我さえなければ、無事だな。生きてるな。よし。よかったー。はい。というわけで、次は、超イケイケ。
能力下がる系の怪我だったかも。
だから大丈夫だったってことですよね。というわけで、怪我もしなかったね。よかったね。本当によかった。もう試合の序盤で消えたときはもうなんか、どうしようかと思ったよ、本当に。いやー、よかった。
アウト、4、ゲーム程度の怪我でも能力下がることある。
危ない。下がってなかったです。よかったー。はい。というわけで、次はね、側に参戦となるので、今日試合が終わったからね、ゆっくり準備したいなって思っています、個人的には。なんとかね、勝ちたいな。で、おそらく、めったに手探りで存在しない、両者公認の青系試合という形になる気がしますので、そういったところでもまた楽しみにしていただけたらなと思っております。それでは皆さん、今回もありがとうございました。